Welcome back, guys, and we're back on to everyone's favourite section, hosted by Nathan, which I'll pass across to him now.
That's right. Welcome back to Yourtech or Loretech, the game where we either come up with a very daft thing that happens in the Battletech universe, or we completely make it up. And now, this week, we've actually got one brought in by Lewis. So yeah, Lewis, go ahead.
Cool. I was stealing a section. I'm taking it. I'm running off with it. It seemed like a good idea. Well, anyway, my piece of trivia for this week is about some fast food within the Battletech universe. The Battletech universe have a fast food restaurant called FFF, or the Federated Sons Fast Food, and this restaurant is known for its ostrich burgers.
Wait, I've just figured it out. Federated
Fast
food.
Yes.
So I was thinking FSFF, which is just way if you've got a list, I can imagine that's like the worst name to say.
Yeah, it's FFF or Triple F. I think it's known as its sign, which I might pop in the chat later for you so you can see it.
Imagine that, just like, hey guys, I'm gonna go to
but yeah, it's obviously a Federated Sons affiliated fast food restaurant. It's known I think it's in Federated Sun space mostly. I think it is in other places within the Battletech universe, but then also they do supply the armed forces of the Federated Commonwealth, or the army. So I suppose kind of think of it as when you see the Burger Kings going around with military forces of modern times. But obviously the trivia is that they don't really use beef burgers, they use ostrich. So what do you guys think? Have I made all that up, or is that true?
So, as the kind of Battletech noob, that sounds like very plausible. One of my favourite sci-fi films is Demolition Man.
Yeah.
And notoriously they eat rat burgers. So this feels... I mean, ostrich seems, to be honest, pretty exotic. And the meat is apparently very gamey in an ostrich, so I can imagine that, yeah, this is 100% true. I'm saying it's... this is Loretech.
Loretech. Cool. So, Nathan, what do you reckon, or do you know the answer? If not, what's your opinion?
Well, I personally think that while our modern technology, as shown by the Australians, isn't enough to take down the ostrich menace, they might be able to do it with battle mechs, but I don't think there's enough room to farm enough ostriches to be able to produce that much burgers. So I think they might have a fast food restaurant, but I don't think they're selling ostrich burgers, so I'm going to say it is a Yourtech.
Cool. And Tom, what's your opinion?
Well, I do know the answer to half of this. I know that FFF does exist.
Yeah.
Because not only are they in the Harebrained Schemes video game, as you can pick up some burgers, but they are actually a sponsor of Solaris 7.
Yep.
So I do know that, but as far as I'm aware, I've never heard of them selling ostrich burgers. I was under the impression that it was whatever they could get their hands on. So I'm also gonna say it's Yourtech.
It is Yourtech there. I think as you said, the FFF does exist, but they're not known for their ostrich burgers. They do have a bit of a tendency of kind of picking up whatever they can find. But there's obviously from the Harebrained Scheme games, you probably remember as well, they're known for having whale burgers, which I think's even more exotic and interesting.
Yes,
they have.
Yes, I do remember that.
They farm and obviously create whale burgers, and apparently they're really good. I've not tried them myself, and I don't condone obviously killing whale, but apparently within the universe they're very popular. So it was a Yourtech, but it was a slight kind of a misleading one where the company does exist, but they just don't sell ostrich, they sell whale.
I think you can kill a whale provided it's in self-defense.
I don't think it was in self-defense with the amount of burgers that they're selling.
If a whale comes onto my property,
yeah,
it's game over for that whale.
I will be sure to let all the whales know.
And you know what?
What?
I mean, Wales can't play rugby, but at least they taste good, eh?
Oh no!
This is a British Battletech
British
podcast.
Battletech podcast. It's now a British Battletech and sports podcast. Oh,
And a
dear.
political podcast.
And political
Don't forget
podcast.
that.
Everything. I'm
Also
gonna
political
have to add these to the tags, I think. Cool. So, if no one else wants to talk about whale burgers anymore, let's go back to another break and let's jump back into our next section shortly. Catch you guys on the flip side.